Hey, Dan Fitzpatrick here, stockmarketmentor.com. And I want to talk about Tesla and show you a trade on this. Also, stick around at the end of the video. I'll be talking to you about a workshop, just a webinar I'm doing on Thursday. But I don't want to do it now because actually two people unfollowed me. They got pissed off in my last free video because I was talking about a free class that I was doing and I wasted their precious time. So anyway, let's just get right to Tesla. Look, this stock is forming a really nice continuation pattern. Let's just follow this thing through here. The stock was squeezing here and everybody was looking at it. I mean, I was all over it, but that was a crowded field. A lot of people were seeing how the stock was squeezing above 800, above the middle Bollinger Band, which is a 20-day moving average, and then a big move up here to 900. And the deal is, hey, if this thing breaks 900, it's going to blow. And then it did, right? So here's our first breakout here at 850, 860, something like that. It runs to 900, and then it stops. So far, we've got a breakout that had no continuation, but it didn't really fail. It didn't fail because the actual breakout, we'll do it this way. You know, the breakout was down here. We're not talking about up here. So the breakout down here actually worked. It just went up to 900, and that's where it stalled. And so it's kind of like a kind of a little flag pattern there, right? So we track this thing. It's holding up. Boom. Now we get this next move higher. And that's last Monday. We get a really nice move. So this is the continuation of this, okay? And the market gets kind of funky, but Tesla keeps on going. This is from Wednesday, blows through $1,000. So what do we have here so far? We have a move up, a pullback. That's like a zig and a zag, and then a move up, and then a pullback, a zig and another zag. Now we're getting another ziggy here, right? So then what happens? A zag, and then another zag here. This takes us to Friday, and then boom, we're back up here. So let me stretch this thing out here so we can draw this stuff out with a minimum of noise. So we have a squeeze here, zig, zag, zig, zag, zig, big ol' zag. Now we're looking for another zig right up here. And this is a stock, I go into this in the strategy session, not as it relates to Tesla, but there are a couple other stocks that look kind of similar to this. One is the trade debt, not that one, trade desk. Let me get this to a different one. Same kind of deal. See, if you look at Tesla, you get this same kind of breakout and then a pullback. That could be a good buy too. This same kind of thing here. So there are a lot of different patterns around that really on different stocks that resemble this. And so what I would suggest doing is, you know, watch Tesla tomorrow. Don't get freaked out by the points. I mean, it ran up 50 points today. Okay, fine. It was 5.5%. I would say if the stock clears above today's intraday high, that's 998.84. So let's make it $1,000. I would say if this stock goes up to literally like $1,000.20. I'm setting an alert for myself. If this goes up to $1,000.20, and I'm setting it on my crappy Thinkorswim platform, which I don't even recall a platform working worse than theirs these days. But then that's just me and about 1,000 other people who I've seen griping about the same thing. Anyway, so if this stock goes up above $1,000, I think that's when you're going to buy this thing and expect more upside. Look, Elon Musk, hey man, he's a happy guy. He's going to be the world's first, you know, multi-hundred billionaire, who knows, maybe even a trillionaire now that Adam Newman's been taken out of the mix. So look for this stock to move higher on $1,000. And when you think about it, like, oh my gosh, you know, that's $14 from now. No, it's not. Move the decimal point over to the left. What we're talking about is waiting for the stock to go from $98.64, now $98.70, up to $100. Okay, so that's your trade here on Tesla. Now, okay, those of you that don't want to hear about anything else, goodbye. Okay, I'm teaching a webinar on Thursday, and the working title to this thing, and it might be the final title, is Sometimes You Just Got to Make Money. And what I'm talking about here is I'm not talking about a complete template for trading. I'm talking about finding stocks and entries, period. Stops, all that other stuff, that's for another day. But if you really want to focus on just finding the right stocks that will work, this is your webinar on Thursday. It's for members only, so you have to be, you got to be a member of Stock Market Mentor, but that includes a trial membership. So if you haven't been a member before, if you haven't used up your trial membership, go ahead and sign up. If you don't like it, you can go ahead and cancel. But come to the workshop, okay? I'm working hard on putting this thing together, so I guarantee you it's going to be worthwhile, and then some. It will make you money.